Welcome back to Two Brothers Comics. I'm Nick, and today let's talk about the 2021 New York Comic-Con exclusives. We're going to take a look at every single convention exclusive for October 7th through October 10th. That's this year's New York Comic-Con. I know there's a lot of people not going to be able to make it, but at least this way you'll know what is out there. Maybe you can find some on the secondary market, or maybe do like I'm trying to do and find somebody who's going to be there and maybe help pick up some copies of some books that you're interested in. So let's kick it off with The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 73. This is done by Joe Jusko, and it's limited to 1,000 copies. And of course, these are all going to be 2021 New York Comic-Con exclusives, so I'm not going to repeat that every single time. Next, we have Army of Darkness 1979. This one's done by Javon Jordan, limited to 300 copies. And then Batman 89 in this very, very interesting cover. It is done by Warren Loeb. And then we have Bermuda number 3 from IDW. This is done by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. This one right here is one of my favorites. Battle Cats issue number 1, New York Comic-Con from Adam Gorham. This is obviously a homage to TMNT number 1. This thing is beautiful, and I love the series, so definitely consider checking out the series. Battle for Garden number 1 by Nicholas Salamanca. He does some amazing work, so that's a beautiful cover. And then these are the 3 I'm most excited about. Canto number 1 is getting a couple of additional printings, some 4th printings via Whatnot Comics. So you're going to have a basically a different color change with the blue instead of the purple, and then you also get a virgin cover of that and then a sketch cover. So if you guys are going to New York Comic-Con and you want to help somebody out, I want to pick up every single one of these copies. I've already been reaching out to everybody I know, but if you are personally going to be there, I'm looking to get a copy of each one of these. It's going to go in the PC, so I'm not going to be like reselling or anything like that. But yeah, those things are gorgeous. And then Chicken Devil number 1 from Aftershock, Count Draco Knuckle Duster. That one's very interesting. Department of Truth number 13 is getting an exclusive from Javon Jordan, limited to 300 copies. Dungeons and Dragons are getting an exclusive by Zoltan Boros. Mindbreaker is getting one by Alex Horley. So Eternus from Scout Comics. This one's actually written by Andy Serkis. So if you don't know who he is, Venom, Lord of the Rings, all kinds of different things. He's done some amazing work. Black Panther. So Andy Serkis is one of my favorite actors / directors out there. He does a great job. And of course, he's putting out this new comic, Eternus. And this is going to be an ash can with 2 different type covers, a metal cover and then a standard cover there at New York Comic-Con. And then you're getting a Harley Quinn, the animated series, Eat, Bang, Kill Tour by Shannon Mayer, limited to 1,000 copies. That one I think is going to be a big one. A lot of people are going to like that. House of Slaughter number 1 by Art Germ is going to have 1,000 copies. Ice Cream Man number 25 is going to have one, limited to 300 copies by Vincenzo Riccardi. Maybe I'm close. Inferno number 1 is going to have one by Shannon Mayer. So Shannon Mayer's racking it up there. And of course, that's a pretty interesting cover of Magic. John Buscema's Marvel Heroes Artist Edition. There's only going to be 175 copies there of this, written by or signed by Roy Thomas. Then of course, Maniac of New York number 1. That's going to have a variant cover there exclusive to New York Comic-Con by Andrea Muddy. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 30. Mike Mayhew cover here. This thing, of course, is a homage to Todd McFarlane's cover. It's been around, done 1,000 times, but this thing looks pretty incredible, I won't lie. Another killer cover from Mad Cave Studios, Nottingham number 1. Just beautiful. And then another Miles Morales number 30, New York Comic Con exclusive by Rafael Grassetti, limited to 1,000. This is that new suit with like the turtleneck. Quite frankly, I've heard nothing but negative things about the new suit design, but this makes it look almost bearable. Quite frankly, I think his original suit is just perfect. And then having a turtleneck, and I'm not going to even make any turtleneck jokes, but it doesn't look great. And then Red Sonja number 1, if there's going to be some exclusives. Red Sonja, Vampirella, they're going to have some exclusive covers. Stake number 1, that one's pretty cool. Star Trek, okay. Star Wars, and more Star Wars. So we know IDW, I believe, is actually losing the licensing to these young adult Star Wars, but they are going to have some exclusive covers there. Transformers Halloween, TMNT 121 is going to have an interesting one there. Ultimate Fallout 4, which is going to be another exclusive for Miles, limited to 1,000 copies. It's okay cover. I mean, like, it almost looks like they're trying to do the Shattered glass. Have you ever seen his work? I don't think this is done by him, but it's very similar. And then there's going to be a couple of these Ultimate Fallout 4s, one done by John Boy Myers. He does some great work. And then another one by Mike Mayhew. And we're getting close to being done with all of these, but Unicorn number 1, Vampirilla number 23, We Live number 1 is going to have a couple of these, one by Dan Quintana and another one by Aaron Bartling. Aaron Bartling has done some great covers. He was very famously known for that Last Ronin cover he did. Another one done by XX, and then a foil edition. So We Live, Aftershock's going heavy on the We Live this year. White Ash Season 2 is going to have one. Woven Heart number 8 is going to have one. And Wonder Woman Black and Gold is going to have one by Frank Cho. So all of those are really fantastic. My favorites are absolutely, without a doubt, that Kanto set. I mean, just absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then I love the Joe Jusko cover. I absolutely do love that one. And then the Battle Cats number 1 with the TMNT homage. Absolutely just some beautiful set of covers. But if I had to pick one, I think it's probably going to sell quite a bit, is that Shannon Mare Harley Quinn cover. I think people are going to probably be all over that one in the secondary market. But guys, let me know what you think. What are your favorite covers down below? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it out, and as always, collect your way.